We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots who live in the dream. We're all over zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Good show, guys. Great seeing you. We're out. No, we ain't gonna do that. You good, Joe? You all right?
I'm doing my impression of Henry in the beginning of the show.
Oh, we like a professional getting set up here. I dig it.
By the way, my favorite part, Hudah, of the intro,
Yeah,
is your acting when it cuts to you of like these guys.
that's not what that was. I'm that bad of an actor. That's not what that was. That wasn't it.
Oh, these guys.
I'm not a classically trained actor, believe it or not. That's not what that stupid ass face was. You know what it is? Like, I figure I don't want to put myself on camera, like at that point, but I have to if I'm going to put you on there.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to do, and that's just what came out.
Of course.
No fucking thought goes into that. So there we go. Anyway, great to see you guys. Great to be with you today. For the first time today, well, not first time. I saw you guys in the early morning. Did not have a chain reactor today. So hanging with you guys here on SlamX for the first time today. And it's a great day to be hanging. I'll tell you that. Because, dude, I'm excited to get into this here shortly, but NFTs feel fucking awesome today. NFTs feel like back. NFTs feel back. I'm actually ready to declare NFTs are back. Even though I said like I was waiting for like the index to show a certain way, I'm ready to say they're back. I think something's happening, and I feel good. I don't know if you guys feel, by the way. I hope you feel it. There's something different out there. We'll go over why. But shit's feeling back. Well, let's go around and say our hellos real quick. Hello, and hello.
NFTs ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Lick on these nuts and suck the dick.
This was like 10 minutes straight before we went live.
Kids show, Joe, and you're talking about sucking dicks, bro.
It's a song, dude.
I know.
Yeah,
but
what's the question? What's the question?
It was just hello. That was it. How you guys doing? What's good? How you feeling?
Great. I'm great. Great. It's good. Great. It's good to be here. It's good to be with you guys. It's good to be with these guys as well.
Yeah. I dig it. Henry, good. You guys had a big day. You had a real big day.
Big day. Yeah, no, it was a good day.
Good day.
It was a good day.
Good day.
I'm happy. I'm happy to hear it all around. Crypto not looking the best. Crypto, but whatever. Yeah, like a down 24 hours here. And I, dude, couldn't care. It's so weird sometimes feeling the market or seeing the market do what it's doing. And like the vibes or the energy is the complete opposite. I've not felt this like strong and excited about shit. And for how soon I think's coming in a long time. So I look at this, I'm like, cool. I think we're going to be at an all-time high in like 3 weeks. So will we be? I don't know, but that's what I feel like. I feel like that's right around the corner here. Bitcoin under 62K, ETH under 2,600, Solana 154. I mean, nothing's looking great. Any reasons, by the way? Do we know anything going on? Because I see nothing but bullish news out there. I see ridiculous numbers of stuff like BlackRock buying, hundreds of millions worth of Bitcoin. I think I saw something like bought $250 million worth of Bitcoin, and I don't know the time frame, but all I see is good positive stories, and then the numbers just don't make sense.
Yeah, didn't Robinhood, I think, now has Solana in
yeah.
I think that was a I think that was like the news I caught today.
Well, we got kind of stories from all the majors, something about each. So there's our Solana story. I thought that was cool. So yeah, Robinhood wallet adds Solana, so you can self custody your. Can you do NFTs there too? But at least your soul, which is great. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Solana, did you guys see that Jakey guy break his fucking elbow yesterday or the day before? Oh, it was brutal. Fucking
I don't like
dude,
that.
Like right here, fucking broke that where it's like sticking out almost.
Dude.
What did he do?
He was riding in like a Jeep. Him and some other like crypto bros were just driving around in some mud, and the Jeep flipped for like the second time. It flipped. Those fucking clowns, and it like think he landed on his elbow or some shit. And dude, fucking warrior. I like the guy. I don't know if I cared either way at first. I like him now after. Goes to the hospital, smile on his face, refuse painkillers, doesn't give a fuck. Oh, yeah. Is tweeting about it, talking about shitters and stuff. Like doesn't care.
Wow,
I love
that's
that.
Amazing.
I
mean, he's in a Jeep, riding around with his crypto bros in mud. Breaks his arm, refuses to take painkillers, and then starts screaming and advertising about shitters.
Yeah.
Don't like the guy.
He wasn't advertising shitters. He was making fun of people who were asking him for tickers and stuff. Like just the fact that he's talking crypto.
What's this guy's name? I just want to.
I'll pull it up. He's great. He's great. Again, I don't think I thought anything of him. I didn't think highly of him, but I didn't hate him when I learned of him just a few weeks back. Jakey.
Okay. Jakey ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Lick on these nuts and suck the dick.
Yeah, he posted a video of this.
I'll stop that.
I kind of like it. He did a promo with Solana. Like he's a dude. He's a dude.
Don't show the broken thing, dude. I can't.
I'll tell you to close your eyes when it comes up. You only just see the X-ray for the most part. I guess you do see his arm and his there's a big old bump. You don't see the bone sticking out or anything. It's not bad.
Compound fracture is what they call it.
Yeah, it's fucking. You know what? Let's see if he tweets the picture of his elbow. If you're squeamish, I guess look away. But I don't think it's graphic at all.
That's just. It's disgusting.
You know what? You can no, I don't think you see.
What was the philosophy by not taking the painkillers, by the way?
I don't know. Some people just won't take them.
Okay.
Pussies.
Yeah.
that's the name for them. Word for it. Dude, I miss those.
No, I'll take the pain. Thanks.
Look at that. He's got that all hammered into his elbow now. It was a gnarly break. I've never seen a break right there, right where he had it. And I'm like, fuck, I bet that hurts. So look at that.
You guys remember when I broke my hand?
Joe, just look right at it.
Yeah, you remember when I broke my hand? That was gnarly.
Yeah, you feeling good now?
No, it still hurts.
Really?
Oh yeah, the middle finger hurts more than my one that I broke on is totally fine. The one next to it's
fuck, man.
Yeah, it's weird.
Sorry, that sucks. Getting older, you heal slower, and also things just hurt forever.
Yeah,
that's what I hear. But that was our Solana news on the on the Bitcoin front. There's also some cool news out there. NASDAQ filed with the SEC to launch Bitcoin options trading. Cool shit. Real cool shit. This is a cool little tidbit of info. I hope this is some of you guys. I truly do. If it's not going to be me, I want it to be you guys. Be first. You guys right there, right behind. But 84,000 new crypto millionaires. Beautiful fucking thing. What's the time frame of this? As of when? As of the last time they ran this poll? I don't know. But anyway, that's great. I like seeing crypto bums being rich crypto bums.
The best news is if Kamala gets in office, you will be taxed on those unrealized gains.
Bro.
There you go.
We're going to talk about this today too, the Mark Zuckerberg stuff.
Shocking.
Oh, it's awesome. It's not awesome. I don't even know why I said that word. It's crazy. I like to see. I don't even know where I'm going with this. It fucking boggles the mind. You know what it is? It's like it's not. It's reassuring. There's something happening when other people say the things out loud that you've been feeling for a while. Just fuckery. Just fuckery sucks. I was talking. We don't talk politics in my house, but we were hardly ever at all. And somehow Kamala came up, and my girls were just asking about her something, and do you like her, and why not? And then just and as we're talking, my wife chimes in. She's like, she sure can pack an arena, though. I'm like, isn't that scary, though? I'm like, do you know why she can pack an arena? Can anything? Nothing. Nothing. No, nothing. I'm like, any policy, anything she said that you liked that resonated, anything? Nothing. I'm like, fuck, that's I know we don't all agree here, but when you
Well, I
talk
mean-
about propaganda and see how it works, and that it's happening here, and it happens with both, it's everybody, but just how well it works, that shit really bothers me.
Well, I mean, fuck you guys, man. Every goddamn fucking show, we end up getting. It's like how many 10 minutes into the fucking show, we're already talking about Kamala Harris and your family, and
Yep.
what the fuck, man.
Yeah. Well, we can move right on. I'm totally good moving on. We can go to Zuckerberg.
I'm not even gonna say I had a point. I'm not even gonna make it. I don't even want to make that point.
All right, yeah. Well, let's move on. I'm sure we're coming back to it real soon. But okay, let's at least touch on ETH. ETH is the laggard. ETH is the one everybody's like, ETH is over. ETH is done. ETH had its time. I don't know, man. I'm getting very excited about. Actually, got to mention this. I'm getting real excited about the L2s. I'm getting excited about the future for ETH, which is your wallet and your balance, working on all these connected chains. I think that's great. I'm getting excited about the Sony blockchain, Sonium, that actually testnet launches tomorrow. Like, it's here. The Sony blockchain's already fucking here, which I think is amazing. That they're going to help people with regulations and all kinds of tools to build, I think is fucking great. But anyway, just thinking of that as I'm looking at Vitalik's comment here. People are poking him. They're giving him shit for not bull posting about ETH often enough. And he finally addresses it with this tweet saying, if I didn't believe in ETH as a store of value, I wouldn't hold 90% of my net worth in it.
He's too busy. He's too busy scratching his huge fucking cock.
Yeah.
And sticking up for child pornographers.
That's right. That's right. Cue your song. Go ahead, Joe.
Ba-da-da-da-dum. He's a fuck shithead.
Wow.
Is that the song you're talking
That was a
about?
different song. Yeah, totally different. I like that.
Hoes and tricks. Lick on his nuts and suck the dick.
There it is. But then again, okay, that doesn't mean much to me when this guy has 10% of his wealth is outside of crypto. That was like that's when you pull yours out and you're like, okay, I'm going to tuck that out. I'm pulling that out and I'm going to lock in my profits. His 10% that's out of ETH is probably tens of millions of dollars, right?
It's like it's a planet or something. It's something ridiculous.
It's a lot. It's a lot. So his 90% in doesn't mean a whole fuck ton to me. That's money that just probably is just vapor. It's not a thing. But either way, I mean, glad to see him tweeting that he likes ETH. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Any other thoughts just on crypto in general, guys? Because otherwise, it's NFT time and how fucking awesome shit's feeling.
What was there? I thought I had something. Henry, you got anything? Or are you busy? I'm sorry. Are you practicing how to touch your keyboard? What's happening there? What are you looking down? Are you advertising the hat? Is that what's happening? Because we want to see the bottom of your hat. Go ahead.
No. I was sending an email.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. ETH is good. ETH is good. It's a little boring.
You know when like a teacher calls on you in class and you clearly haven't been paying attention?
That's it.
That's
Fuck.
What that was right there. It's fucking
It's
amazing.
awful.
No, you know what? I was talking to Adzi, who is Adzi's just a G. I know you don't know who Adzi is, Joe, but Hudah does. And many of the listeners right now who we all appreciate is he's just a G. And I was talking to him before I came on, and we've had a long day of like, we had the ATHs drop and we had shit behind the scenes we had to work on. And I was just like, dude, it's so fucking boring right now. Like, it's not just Web3. It's just life is so fucking boring right now. My store is boring as fuck. Crypto is boring as fuck. Like, there's little things here and there, you know? It's just boring, dude.
Maybe if you were paying attention to the show, we could add a little bit of excitement in people's lives.
Well, it's kind of what's funny though. Today was like one of the first times that and again, you're so deep into shit, you didn't feel it. Today was the first day I was like, it's not boring. It felt electric in NFTs, like electric.
The thing is this though, and I missed that just because of like what we had going on our end. So I missed that, everything that you're going to talk about. But it's just like, it doesn't even matter that I'm bored, because me being bored doesn't mean that there's not conviction. It's just like, it's just fucking boring a little bit. No matter what you're working on, like if my store is slow, it's always nice to know like crypto is busy. If crypto is slow, it's nice to know my store is busy. There's like a 3-week period in August where everything just, I get it. I already mentally prepared myself for last week, this week, and next week, that it's just like, yeah, we have product launches, but those are things we've been working on for a while. So like, you're just executing. but like it's just a little bit boring. It's the end of summer. I know crypto's coming back September, October, but like it's just a little bit boring. I'm a mover and shaker. I want to be doing shit all the time. Sometimes you're just like, what the fuck can I do right this minute? So anyway,
well,
it's not that the show is not interesting.
No, it just feels like there's not as much to talk about when it has been slow for so long, and that really does go back to last year. It's been a long stretch of slow. That's why today felt so different. That like, remember, and I think I said this before. Like, I wasn't sure if I could compare what today felt like to 2023, like early 23, or if it was like 22. But okay, just remember back to 22. When you woke up and you didn't know what the day was going to bring, except you knew it was going to bring something like exciting.
Everybody close your eyes.
Set them up, Joe. Set them up.
Everyone close your eyes in the audience. Are your eyes closed? Have a blank canvas. Let's bring us back. Hudah, what year are we going to?
Let's rewind it back to 2022.
2022. You
Dial
don't
it
know
in.
what's going to happen today, you guys. You're waking up. Oh, it's exciting. There's no boringness going on.
No boringness.
So now we
and
wake
you're
up.
logging into wagme.io.
We're
and
checking-
you're seeing your portfolio is worth 7 figures.
Before even that, check this. Check. You didn't even do that. In fact, you're laying in bed right now, and you know you have 3 hours till you wake up. You get up anyways. You get up anyways to check Discord. You're so excited to get this day started. You can't wait to just get up and get to it because you know if you get to it, you're going to get some alpha. You're going to make some money today, and it's not a little money. You're not going to get your day's salary. You're going to maybe make thousands of dollars today, right?
Definitely.
That feeling. Close your eyes again. Get your head in that space because you remember what that felt like, right?
You're rubbing your cock just a little bit. You've got porn on one tab.
Yep.
You've
Dude,
got
I'm
the
sorry.
markets on another
Joe
tab.
has an
got
unhealthy
Discord.
obsession with penises.
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, definitely, dude. I love them.
Dude.
Give it to me.
I just
Wieners.
realized.
It's
Wieners.
fine. By the way,
Wieners.
Joe,
Wieners.
it's a safe space, bro. It's
Yeah.
okay. We're not judging. I just noticed.
Are you thinking that I care about that? Like you think that I'm feeling bad about that?
I think I just didn't put 2 and 2 together until right now.
Yeah, what are you trying to say? That I'm
This is
gay
Joe.
or something? Like
This is
I
Joe.
love cocks or something?
This Japanese dolphin is literally Joe.
Freaking
Like
dolphin.
swimming up
guy
on everybody,
really
rubbing his
gets
wiener on
sexually
everything.
Oh.
That's Joe.
Hey,
If
what's going on,
that
everybody?
dolphin's got a name, that's officially Joe's nickname on the show now.
What do you mean they were rubbing his wiener?
That's what he does.
No, I rub up. I find them, and I'm like, "Hey guys, you want to swim for a little while?"
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just a cute little dolphin. I like to play with you.
Joe and this dolphin have something else in common.
What is that?
Go
Well,
ahead. Go ahead.
it's
Get
not-
canceled. I'd love to hear. I don't even know what he's going to say. It's going to be so awful that no one's
No.
going to laugh.
I just noticed that he comes from your home country.
The dolphin's Japanese. Is that what
He
you're
is? Yeah.
He is.
Look
Yeah.
how
So-
happy. I don't even know why that's happy to him. Like in his head, that's like a wicked burn or something like that. Like I
It's
don't.
not a
get
burn.
it.
It's not a burn.
What is it then?
It's just facts.
Whatever, dude. I was in the middle of telling you how I'm about to rub my wiener all over these human beings. You're fucking being like, wait a second, everyone. It's a Japanese dolphin. Ha 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 ha. Whatever the fuck that meant. Stupid.
Oh man.
Anyway, yeah.
Well, anyway, Joe is now Wasaka Bay Joe.
Ooh, Osaka. Okay.
Osaka.
Ooh, yeah. yeah.
Back to the fantasy, Hudah.
All right, so there you are. You're in bed. You're rubbing up on everybody
Can I
and
get back to my
everything.
email?
No, you gotta. I want your eyes closed, and I want you to be picturing this.
okay.
Actually, it's so beyond that. Anyway,
No, I'm doing
that feeling when you woke up and you couldn't even stay in bed because you're too excited to start the day. Today actually got into that territory, and not because anybody's really making a ton of money, but because I'll tell you this: earlier in the day, I saw this derivative mint pop up, and I looked at it. I'm like, okay, keep your eye on that. Like it was a base mint. I checked it. Right, I saw the tweet about it. It had only been tweeted like an hour before, and it was already sold out. I'm like, keep your eye on that. Like, watch it. I always look for these indicators, right? It's a base mint. Like, watch and see if that does okay on secondary. If it's like a 0.005 ETH mint, I'm like, let's see if that gets to like 0.01. Just keep an eye on that thing. Man, it cooked. It didn't get to 0.01. It got to like 0.02 something. Last I checked, this thing did 86 ETH in volume. I'm like, fuck, dude, that's not this past year type of vibes. I mean, it's not like that. Just felt different. The fact that even happened, the fact that it was the type of NFT. It wasn't some new fresh thing. It was a punk derivative that felt very right now and current, and a thing that you see people DJ into this stuff all the time in a bull market. All the time the shit like this can cook. And you're always like, fuck, I wish I heard about this early. I wish I could get into something like that. We had one today. That was it. That was the first thing that got me feeling, okay, something good is happening. That's great. That was followed up with more. And I'm not talking another mint, but in a way, maybe something even better. Magic Eden tweets yet another awesome product, yet another thing that just shows how dialed in they are to the degen culture. Guys, they launched a freaking mint terminal. This is pump.fun for NFTs. Literally pump.fun for NFTs. And then that really gets me juiced. I'm really starting to think.
Talking about pump.fun, that back to me masturbating a lot. I'm only kidding, you guys. I'm only kidding. Go on.
Oh shit, dude. I don't know. It's just this. It's thinking about that kind of basement, and that didn't mint out because of this platform, by the way, just did it on its own. But starting to think of like NFT collections minting on not ETH, even though I think they'll integrate ETH. Thinking of those projects minting on the cheaper chains, minting on Base, minting on Polygon. That's what's integrated so far. But this kind of thing, this kind of energy, something about this feels, again, electric. You can now this aggregates from all kinds of marketplaces too, right? So I think you get mints from, I'm assuming it's from like OpenSea or any other marketplaces on Base, and you can buy a whole fuck ton at once, right? Buy 20 of them at once, few bucks. This really can open the floodgates, I think, for NFTs. Get us trading them like fungible tokens, like on a chain with low fees. This could be pretty damn electric. So this got me hyped too, right? Just seeing it and just feeling out, not that it's hot yet, but the potential that this could add to the space. And then the very last thing, again, none of these are big on their own. Maybe even the three together, it's not that big. It's just a vibe thing. You just got to be able to feel this space. NBA Top Shot had a really decent mint today, right? They had these arcade packs, and in those packs, you can get some moments that are worth $500. Some of them that sell for a couple $1,000 for a $5 pack. I'm like, okay, I missed that too. What is it?
You say Top Shot?
Top Shot, yeah, NBA Top Shot.
When I masturbate and I shoot, I call it a Top Shot.
Boom.
Anyway, I had to stop. I had to do it for the last one. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry about that.
The mental image is fucking beautiful.
Disgusting. Yeah. Disgusting. Thanks.
But that mint, $5 pack. The fact that you who wouldn't go and roll the dice $5 to maybe hit $2,000? Who wouldn't? 11,000 packs. So that got me minting. I got 8 packs, something like that. Yeah, dude, absolutely. But again, during the mint, again, got the feeling because the site crashed. Nobody could mint. I'm like, dude, things are really starting to line up here. That derivative collection cooking. Top Shot crashing I'm assuming because the volume, even if it wasn't, I don't want to hear that. I'm just going to pretend it was because so many degens were here trying to buy packs. Something feels different, man. Something feels very different. Are they sold out? They're out. I think they're sold out now. Yeah, look at that. I think I'm ready to say it. If NFTs aren't back right now, market-wise, like if you look at Crypto Slam, if you go look at secondary prices, the energy is there, and people are I think really engaged. I feel that electricity back in the space. So boom, there we go. That's the feeling out there. I think I'm going to declare. I will declare now. I think NFTs are back. I'm so excited, man. I really am.
No, that's great. I mean, that's great. I hope that I haven't felt that energy yet, but I'm hoping that it's coming. And if this is the seeds, if this is the watering of the seeds and it's starting to come out now, then that's really exciting. And I hope that's true for all of our sake. You know what I mean? I'm really hoping for it.
And really what we have to see is more new mints. That's still it. Like, I'm happy if the like established collections do well and their floor prices go up. That's not back to me still. Back to me is ultimately new mints popping up. That's why we would get up in the morning or whatever hours. That's why we woke up. Anything minting right now.
The reason that we woke up in the morning is that those mints produced this.
Yeah,
baby.
Wait, it's not because community.
Community?
Community.
Yeah, I like community when I can sell that community this. Hey, community, buy this from me and I'm going to get this. No, I'm not that big of a douchebag, but yeah, I mean, we got to be back, and we have to. The mints have to produce excitement and selling out and secondary sales and all that sort of stuff. Because the funnest part for me was not just you minting, you rushing to fucking OpenSea to list that fucking thing while the prices are shooting down. And people are just undercutting. You know what I mean? Like, that's the fun stuff.
Dude, one of the most fun parts of it, it's that game, the rush to the exit, but also the whole fucking, the way up too. You list it and you're like, oh my God, the volume's crazy. I got to delist. And you delist and you fuck up your timing, and you should Should not have delisted. Like all that shit I missed
Like,
so
I'm
much.
going to 0.01 less than that one, and then it goes like this is a 0.02, and then fuck, like you're just constantly doing that sort of trying to do it. So you have to like go way down, and then I remember when we could check the metadata on certain contracts to see what's rare and what's not. That was fun too. Like if you try to get a rare one and fucking scalp that shit, that was cool.
Funny thing about that too. A lot of people said traits are dead, rarity's dead. And I've said that. I've absolutely said that. I've never said PFPs are dead. I don't believe. Summer 21, I thought PFPs would be dead. I did. I actually did think that. And once they came back, I realized never will PFPs die. I did think rare traits would die. I don't think that at all anymore. I actually think rare traits, like hunting for that stuff, will come back. Whether that's because projects will give like perks to certain traits. I don't know if that's how it works out, although I could picture that happening sometime. But I think people are going to get caught up in the excitement and go look for rare shit again. I do. I think that's going to come back. I think we'll see exactly what we saw last time around. So, to a degree, I'm excited to play the rarity game again and go buy, look at the floor and find the one that doesn't belong and go buy it.
Sure, that was fun.
Maybe even chase higher up just to get the rare one and be like, why the fuck did I do that? Right? Like, how did I not learn my lesson about that? But
didn't you finally got the most rare one on some weird collection that was like a gambling one? You know what I'm talking about, Hudah?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, somebody tweeted this earlier in the week. What's the rarest NFT you got in a collection, or did you ever hit a #1 rarity? And that was fun. It got me thinking of exactly that one, Joe. Who tweeted that? Like Steve or something like that?
What was the collection again?
Oh, fuck, what was it? Monkey DAO.
Monkey DAO.
Monkey
Yeah,
DAO, the beanie thing.
And there was still a little bit of juice left in that fucking sponge to squeeze that out, but you didn't sell it quick enough, I think.
Oh, dude, it had 10, 15 ETH offers on that. I'm like, no, dude, this could be 100 ETH.
Yeah, I know.
100 ETH. I would have let it go for 30 or 50, but I swear back then, I'm like, okay, Beanie's involved. It's a gambling platform. This is gonna be like Las Vegas on the blockchain. Like, how you can't sell a #1 for 10 ETH?
Why can't we get that sort of lucky, Hudah? Come on, you deserve that one. You deserve 50 ETH easy.
Well,
100 ETH, bro.
100. Thank you. Well, as do you, as does Henry, as do all you guys. Don't even sweat it, because I just know you get up to the plate over and over and over. You play the batting average thing. You're gonna hit a home run if you keep playing. And so, like, the fact that I hit that years ago, and I don't think I've hit a #1 rarity since. Don't care. I know it'll happen again, and hopefully you get the luckiest where it doesn't just happen on some shit throwaway project. You get it on a really, really nice one, but it'll happen. Have you guys? I'm curious. You guys, what's the rarest you've hit? In hoping you hit it in a rare collection. But yeah, Joe and Henry, what have you guys hit?
What did I fucking hit? I mean, nothing cool. I remember like silently being upset that you hit something so cool that I was like, fuck, and I was like, sell it. I hit a couple of some semi-rare cool cats, which I held on way too long. Yeah, nothing crazy, nothing cool, and nothing that would be very profitable, to be honest with you. But like, I got lucky enough where, you know what the coolest thing that happened to me was? If you check my Twitter, which don't follow me because it's a fucking worthless thing. I was like dedicating my Twitter site when I first started to be like, I'm going to go into every contest and I lose them all. Like, I'm a born loser, basically. And so I was doing that, and I actually won one from this guy named Josty, which is he was like a 13, 14-year-old NFT artist at the time. And he got, what are they called? Those sneakers, artifact sneakers. And he got his own like artist thing. And so I won that contest. He sent me that, which ended up triggering me getting free artifact stuff, or like not free, but it was like 0.005 for like 3 of the Clone X's, and then 3 of the sneakers, and 3 of the. So I could have made hundreds of ETH if I did it well enough, but I got a good amount of liquidity from that sort of stuff.
Dude, fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it was all right.
Henry, what's the rarest you've hit?
I think it was Stoner Cats. I minted a Lord Catsington.
Oh yeah,
VB character.
Yep.
I had offers. I think around 20 ETH on it. I think that I either sold it at 10 or at 14. So it was a good win.
Great win.
realistically, like the thing that I like when Gen Kongs were 200, that was that, you know, different
Crazy.
than minting it and you know, because it took months for it to get there, but that's one of the ones you play back in your head a few times.
Oh man, what was your biggest win trade wise?
Dude, remember when we bought Lit?
Yes,
Lit was pretty good for us. That was, you know, that was a token
from
with
Cosmo,
and
yeah.
and
had like Robert De Niro involved
Yeah.
in that ecosystem, and like Leonardo DiCaprio and like names like that, right?
yeah, it was
It was
like this
wild.
funky thing that like somebody gave me the alpha in a DM. They're like, hey, there's something here because like I don't remember if it was Fuck Render and there was like a picture of like Fuck Render and few other people that were involved. He's like, this thing's coming. So got into it like very early.
I fucking love Leonardo DiCaprio, man.
He's dude, the best, the fucking best.
He's the greatest, dude.
The
If you
Beach
follow-
is like an underrated movie. That's one of my favorites. I
love
like The Beach.
Basketball Diaries. Basketball Diaries. What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah.
Inception.
Inception's fucking phenomenal. He's great in everything.
This
He's
Boy's Life. He's so good. And De Niro was in This Boy's Life too. Yeah, I fucking love Leo. And then, you know, he's banging like 23-year-old stuff. It's like, like, what the fuck, dude? It's amazing what he's up to.
Yep. We love you, Leo.
Yeah, Leo. And he's for the environment. So, you know, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, bet he flies in a private jet too.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
does, definitely.
Yeah, he's for the environment.
Yeah. I remember Lit. That was
He says
yeah,
it.
that was
He
bonkers.
says it.
Yeah.
He's not for the environment. He wants us to be for the environment.
You
He said,
guys,
"Listen,
yeah.
I'm gonna take my private jet. You fuckers buy whatever. Like you buy your fucking straws made out of hay. You know what I mean? Like you buy recycled bullshit. I'm flying in a private jet.
So, Joe, do you have a biggest win?
I was thinking of that. Biggest win. Oh, probably VFriend stuff.
That
Yeah.
stuff cooked, man. That
Yeah,
stuff absolutely fucking cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit.
I feel like we had some runs in like the fall of 21 where it was like, even if they weren't massive wins, it was like, hey, you bought this on the secondary for 0.2 and it ran to 4 ETH. And like, I feel like we churned and burned a lot of that.
It was
The
definitely
downside
mint
is-
season where everybody really won. Like brand new mints is where people made a lot.
If I
like
didn't
I think
fuck
back
up-
to bonsais and
Oh, yeah.
gutter cats. Like it was. See, this is why I don't want to say it's not as exciting to look at like mint terminal and see like, oh my gosh, you can mint 10,000 of these Great Pacific garbage patch NFTs and sell them for, you know, a 4x and make $11 a piece. I realize in quantity that's exciting, but like I want the days of like you got in, you minted for 0.06 and it's going to run to 2 ETH.
Man,
And you're like,
Karafuru
Look at that.
and that was it. That was peak. That was peak, and I think exactly that's coming back. I
so?
know that's coming back. I know it.
If
Because-
I sold my Cool Cats, my Clone X's, and like a bunch of other shit at the top, I'd be rolling in
Oh, yeah.
that shit, dude. I would have been fucking cooking. Unfortunately I didn't. But yeah, that's not even just the 2 ETH. I'm talking like those 20 ETH. Like Cool Cats was up to like some crazy shit, and I was holding on. I was like fucking so stupid. But yeah.
But even like, yeah, the like if you could mint something right now, you know, get in Gas Wars, you know, for 0.1 ETH and think that it's going to cook to 1.5 ETH, that's great. This stuff that's like, okay, I'm minting this on ordinals for 0.00008 and I'm going to sell it for 0.0008. I'm just like, I get it. It's money. You make $30 a piece or what, you know, it doesn't excite me, man. I
No.
want to be excited, but like, yeah, you have to have quantity. You got to go in with, I don't even mean size, but you're going in and then you got to sell fucking 200 of these things.
Right.
Nah, I'd
But-
rather like wait and hit the home run.
I've always thought that kind of trading would come to NFTs, but we've talked about that in the past. I always thought NFTs we'd end up seeing massive supply collections. They'd be traded like fungible tokens, but it would have to be on these other chains. And I do think, you know, these tools are now in place to let us trade that way. I mean, we're looking at it right here. So I think that happens still, but yeah, I do think the crazy mint stuff comes back. It's just human nature. I always second guess myself again too, because I still don't think anybody thinks this run goes beyond 25, beyond next year. But I don't know. I just think the greed takes over at a point here. Can't wait though, man.
And
Just
I know
can't
that
wait.
I was making fun of community a little bit, but like the fact that, if you look at the audience, they all have their PFPs. You know what I mean? Like regardless if the mainstream hasn't embraced it quite yet, there is PFPs. There are communities that have them. That if it was about popularity or about anything else, they would have changed it by now. They are invested in the community, and they continue to have it even now through the Bears, through all of that sort of shit. So that speaks a lot to like it is still alive and will continue to be. So
Joe, dude, yeah, the community thing's real. It's easy and it's fun to make fun of because it's like people take advantage of that, and it turns into what is it like just something you can engagement farm. And it turns super fucking cringe, like so many terms we use in this space. But the communities are fucking real that they've lasted now for years.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, absolutely.
Look no further than Kongs, for real. Like that's like a legit community that's been through hell, come back, probably went through hell again. It only exists because of the community, for real. They stick around and they degen into shit, and people sharing alpha. I don't know how many communities are like that. I don't know how many still exist like that. I know they're out there. I don't know if
there's not a lot, man. Think of how many folded during the bear market, and just look at the lesson now. Look at the evidence we have that you see. Stick with it through the bear market. If the project's not going away, there's no reason to leave. You don't have to dump the thing. In fact, what's the point? You stay plugged into that awesome community for when the next season comes up.
Random thought, but I was talking about ordinals this morning, and we talked about this many times, probably even going back a year or so, but how difficult it would be for ordinal communities to sustain themselves. Okay, so looking at this list, Node Monks don't do anything, just kind of Provenance type of play. Pizza Ninjas, Trevor's awesome. He's a grinder, dude.
Dude, look at that. They flipped.
He's awesome. I think I want a ninja because I think he's the kind of guy, he wants to take the IP to the next level, and I think he can.
Yep.
Quantum Cats, everybody's playing on the speculation of what OpCat could be, but Puppets, Frogs, Punks, there isn't a lot behind these projects because what money do they have? They're not making anything on creator fees. I think it's a really difficult ecosystem to build in.
Well, especially with it being so small, and it is fucking tiny, and if the value of these things is being in a community where it's like an alpha group, it's the same group as in pretty much all of them. It's not different people in Puppets that are different from Frogs that are different. It's the same people.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. I think they struggle because of that. But yeah, got to shout out again, Pizza Ninjas, 0.14 Bitcoin, flip Node Monks for the first time ever here. Supply's totally different, by the way.
Is that a newer project?
Ninjas, no. I mean, they minted months and months ago. They couldn't have been too long after Node Monks. Could they have been before? No, they weren't before. They were either beginning of the summer. Either way, though, no, not new.
Wait, beginning of the year? They're from 23.
Ninjas are. I remember when they minted. Time's just fucking weird right now.
Right?
Let me see.
Yeah, I mean they're.
Oh yeah. They are August last year.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, they're a year old actually. Yeah, birthday's yesterday. Okay.
Happy birthday, motherfucker!
Happy birthday, guys. But yeah, 1,500 supply collection compared to Node Monks. It's 10,000. So big difference. Huge fucking difference there. And the ninjas are going to mint more, but either way, it's still it's a thing you got to point out when that price flips. Anybody who flips Node Monks, you got to point it out, and doesn't take away from what I think Node Monks will be, which is huge. But ninjas, yeah, dude, I see them going the Doodles route. I see them as a killer IP play. They look phenomenal. T.O. is the guy that can do that. Very few, I think, can do that thing, and he's got that thing.
He's good, dude. He's really... I wish he was... not that he's not prevalent in the space, because he is. He's the kind of guy that should be lifted up, because, dude, he's good. Yeah, he really is. Yeah, I'm impressed with, what he's able to do.
Is this a good transition to talk about what you did today, Henry? Did something happen with Kong?
Yeah.
Let's do that. I'll just set up two last quick points. Nothing to even stay on, but because it sets up perfectly with the Kongs too. Okay, talking about the new mints, right? The things that got me excited today. The thing that happened on top of that was projects with little updates. And you remember when NFTs are cooking, it's updates every day. They could be small, they could be big, but it's always announcements. It's always a new phase. It's always a new part. It's always something. And I know these guys sit on these announcements, and I think they're waiting for the right time to drop the news. Updates we got today from Azuki, bringing on some new people onto their team and their ecosystem. And I think these are, I don't know these people truthfully, but I think they're big. Well, it says it right now, they're Hollywood powerhouses, right?
God.
So Azuki built, more in the world of IP, but them coming with an announcement today. My Pet Hooligans with an announcement as well, right? These are the kind of things that, like, this is normal in an NFT bull market, and today just felt like that. Today had that energy, like, to this degree. We're going to see a lot more of it, but today just felt different. And then you got the Kongs with their big mint, and it is a big mint, even if it's a small supply. It was big. I think it's a cool new phase for projects. And then, Henry, fill us in with all of that, because it was part of today's big day.
We sold some shit today.
There it is, guys. You heard it.
All right, cool. That's great.
I really like what Doodles are doing too, man. They are killing.
This goes in there too. And again, we will spend more time on Kongs right now because Henry, we have to. But Donald Trump announced more NFTs today too. So again,
I
just
saw that.
A lot of stuff
Cool.
going on.
Cool. Forward. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
We'll get deeper into this too, but you can spend $25,000 like Thread Guy did for a very nice VIP dinner gala, like where you get to hang out with Trump beforehand and sit at the VIP table, and you get all the prizes, like all the fucking perks. You get all of them if you get that $25,000 package. But again, another big thing today.
Could it be wise for me to suggest to like Mio that it would be important for us to buy one of those packages for me to go?
It would be wise. Yeah.
I feel like I could make a case.
Yeah, I know
should do it.
I know you can make a case, but hopefully, and if Mio is not smart enough to see through that case, then we're in trouble. Kongs are in trouble. So I don't know, dude. Like, just because you personally want to go to a VIP, I'd love to see you next to Trump and Thread Guy, though. That would be fun.
Like, bro, like what can be?
Yeah, say it. Can you repeat the whole thing?
Unburdened by what has been. Like we can't
True.
be unless we're unburdened by what has been.
That's so true.
What can be?
So what you guys do today?
Unburdened by
What can you explain what happened today, Henry?
Yeah. So today we launched the breaking news. No, today we launched the first. So we have 4 digital traits for your Genkai in partnership with our friends over at Adidas, depending on what part of the world you're at. So today we launched the bathrobe, better known as the kimono. I believe that's how you say it. And they sold out. $25 a piece. You can equip it to your Genkai.
Did you save one for the Daddy Joey?
No, I'm
Do you
gonna
have a
get
Genkai?
you, bro.
No, but I've got a Henry.
But what are you gonna do with it? You got to have a Genkai.
No.
You can't wear this.
I want to wear it to the show to advertise Kongs. I'll be an advertisement for them, which is worth more than any.
No, you're right. Joe, like you should. I feel like it would be okay if I'm being totally serious. I feel like it would be very fitting for Joe's PFP to be a Genkai with a kimono. Joe, there's a ton of badass Genkai out there. I feel like you could really embody some personality in a PFP with a Genkai. I feel like there's one that's fitting.
Like who wouldn't sorry, it's just that was weird. You know what? Let's move on. Let's move on.
So we launched these on Ronin Network using Mavis Pay. Here's what's funky about it. This is our first time. This is the first non-Axie shit for sale using Mavis Pay. So Mavis Pay basically allows you to use like RON, USDC, ETH, or AXS to buy stuff. What was hard about this is like it sold out in 3 minutes, okay? But transactions were failing, and that was partially due to Ronin. So what would happen is like if Joe went to buy one and he was going to use AXS, the transaction was failing because they, on the Ronin side, had slippage set too low.
Yeah.
So what's happening is if you're paying with AXS, it is actually taking the AXS, it's swapping it on Katana, which is their DEX, and converting it to USDC. They had slippage set too low, and so transactions were failing. But if you went to check one out, it wasn't available, but 5 to 10 minutes later, after your transaction failed, it would come back in. So it actually took it sold out in 3 minutes, but it actually took about 45 minutes or so for it to actually, because 200 sold and then 100 transactions failed. So 100 came back into supply, 100 sold, 40 of them came back into supply. And this went on, and there was nothing we could do about it. So tomorrow, I believe what we're doing is we're going to make it so it's only in USDC. We'll put out an announcement to let people know.
What's
We're
tomorrow?
just making sure.
What's selling
tomorrow's the next trait.
Oh,
which one is it? Have you announced?
I think tomorrow. I don't know if we announced it, but I think tomorrow is the beanie.
Nice.
this is digital though. Okay, I don't care about digital.
Ooh, can you wear multiple traits at once, like the kimono and the beanie?
Like you can wear the kimono and the beanie. You can't wear the kimono with the vest because they're both body traits. But yeah, the reason why these are cool is because first off, it looks good for Kongs, right? Like the community showed up, they sold out. Obviously, the next step of what we want to do with them is do a physical line. I mean, that's a major push that we want to do, is come out with some cool Kongs X Adidas gear. But you want, if stuff doesn't go well, it's hard to be like, okay, we ready to do this next thing. If it's like, well, yeah, but you couldn't sell out 200 traits. So it's good. And people are happy, man. Do you know what I'm surprised about? And people are actually, I don't know, dude. People are just happy with having dynamic traits, even though it doesn't excite Joe. There's a lot of people that are like, hey, I want to personalize on chain my shit. We talked about this a bit yesterday, so I won't go back into it, but it looks cool. Yeah, it looks cool.
We won't get back until Owl comes on and explains it a little bit further. It's not like I'm not into physical trait. I mean, not into digital trait or dynamic traits. It's not that I'm not into it. It was just a question as far as can something be truly on chain when you're updating it? And I'm not sure if that's possible or not.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not going to take your word for it.
But I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah, but I don't.
Oh, by the way, you can actually look on chain that these are on chain, because you can equip on chain and then you can unequip it. It just uses proxy contracts to do that. So, yeah.
Okay, cool.
But anyway, yeah, it went really well today. Looking forward to tomorrow, and then the next day, and then the next day, and then next week with some cool Kongs hoodies and
nice, dude,
and shit. So, yeah.
Good on you. Good on Kongs, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah, long road, dude. Long fucking road. It's nice to put some of this out there. And honestly, I've said on the show, I have a lot of respect for Doodles. I kind of feel like if I compared, taking out the fact that they launched some physicals with theirs, I feel like if I look at the Kongs Adidas experience and then I look at the Doodles experience with them, I'm obviously preferential to Kongs, but I like it better. Yeah, I like it better. I think they
look phenomenal, man.
Yeah, I think it looks better. I think the experience is better. But
you being positive is enough for me. You know what I mean? You being excited about, you're quick to kind of go the kind of middle of the road to lower. So this is great.
No, you know what? I'm excited when I see the community excited, and it's cool, man. You know what it is, Joe? It's you're all you can do in Web3 if you're building is all you can do is try shit.
Yeah.
Who's got the answer?
Henry, close your eyes. I want to bring you back about, I don't know how, 2-3 months. Decentralized. Decentralized forum. You fucking losing your mind. Remember that shit, dude? Holy fuck. You were so stressed. It's great to see you not so fucking stressed.
Yeah, dude, that was that was some of the highest moments I've had in Kongs, coupled with some of the worst.
Yeah,
literally. Yeah. And you talked about it this morning. I'm just you know what? We are so quick to want to do things and want to build things and want to maybe at times overcomplicate things. And I look at decentralized, and part of me is just if people want something with decentralized, let them do it. Nobody's doing shit with runes. Nobody's doing a goddamn thing with runes. People want to do something with it, but I'm not going to go in there, get shit on every day that the chart is red. So it doesn't, I say it doesn't excite me right now because I can't see the path on it that feels like we're with this stuff here. I'm like, this is cool community that appreciates what you're doing with cool collaborations with billion-dollar brands. That's fucking fun. Doing something for provenance and then everyone's like, fuck you, what's it actually do? That's not fun. That isn't fun. So,
well, you know what? Maybe the difference is you guys tried to spread the love as far as like giving people, different communities, different, free sort of like airdroppy type thing, and they weren't happy with it. This seems to be more focused on the Kongs community in general, and so maybe that's where the strength of the positivity comes from. So that's good.
Yep, agreed.
Good on you.
Thanks, man.
Of course.
Well, we'll get an update tomorrow
Cosmos,
on new traits.
T.O. does host a show with Leonidas.
Yeah, big one. Yep. Yeah, we should get them on the show. I like those guys.
So dude, Fractal. Sorry, I'm not trying to like guide where we're going, but somebody posted about Fractal, and I'm kind of curious about what's happening with Fractal. Anything happening with Fractal?
I just see a lot of bearish posts about them, but also that's not usually a bad thing. Like people are really bearish on node monks. But a lot of people just don't like L2s, a lot of the Bitcoin hardcore guys. That said, F6 still seems like it's going to cook, I think. I can't get a feel for it. Sold out quick, I think in like an hour. So it's a good sign, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm conflicted on it, but I am hoping for nothing but good things with it.
Yeah. It's just another little bit of evidence that people are ready to spend, and you're only going to spend if you win. Yeah, an hour for how many of those? Like 800 at like $300 a piece.
When is the F6 mint? Tomorrow?
Later this week. I don't think we have a date yet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming though.
What's a buddy of mine called? You guys know what? That's so like this, like the Nostras or something like that. Is like the social like a social media, like a decentralized social app or something like that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what it is now.
Oh, no. I don't know that one, Joe.
Okay.
But what about it?
Nothing. A buddy called mine and he's like, dude, want to talk to you about Nostra or something like that. I'm like, I don't fucking know what Nostra is. He's like, it's like a like a Discord, but but decentralized or run on something or whatever. I don't even know what the fuck it was. Cause I was like, what is it? A cryptocurrency or is it a shit coin? What are you talking about? And he didn't know. And I was like, okay, I'll bring it up to see if these guys know what it is. But no.
Well, I'm glad you brought it up because I know you talked earlier about Zuckerberg and we had the stuff with Telegram the other day. And it made me think like, how does the blockchain not solve this? Maybe to one degree, it doesn't solve it because there's always going to be, no, I don't want to say always. For the most part, somebody who wants to put the time and effort into building something that's fully on chain is going to want to reap some rewards financially out of it. And so like if they're hosting it on servers, et cetera, like there's somebody. But like, is there a way to make something that's just completely trustless, all on chain, where it's like,
well, I think that's like Warpcast.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. I mean, and Warpcast is so cool because it is decentralized, and I think that is one of those apps that's like, I think you. Fuck, I'm trying to think if it's this one or if it's more like Blue Sky and what's the dude's name? The old Twitter founder, Jack Dorsey. Always talked about that you got your account and you have your application, but you pick your own flavor of it. You pick your own algorithm. You choose the kind of stuff you choose which version of it you want to plug into. But yeah, Warpcast is basically a version of something like that. You can't be banned on the thing. There's nobody, it's a completely decentralized social media platform. And you're right, the blockchain does solve that kind of thing.
Well, doesn't doesn't somebody, I mean, I haven't really been on a lot of these, other, social, what the fuck? I can't think of the word. What is it?
Socialify?
Socialify, yeah. But I haven't been on too many like Telegrams and blah, blah, blah. But like, if it's decentralized, doesn't someone have to run, run it on some level, fund it on some level, and can it be traced back to that person on some level? And if it's decentralized, you'd be able to trace it, wouldn't you? Like you'd be able to trace back who wrote what on whatever day in whatever place. Because
I don't think that's the problem, though. I don't think it's a matter of trade. It's a matter of, can you stop somebody from doing it? Can you stop them from accessing and posting? And I think that's what they've eliminated. You can't stop them.
Well,
You could probably mute an account, but you can't at the platform level ban somebody from it.
But I thought we didn't have definitive answers on what the actual person was getting arrested for. So meaning that, like, I don't necessarily think I think it's okay for people to post whatever they want. It's just if it crosses a line, then, like if someone says, no, we're not going to give you that information, that's the problem.
Right.
Like, I'm going to refuse to give up that person's privacy because of whatever. And then that's why they could get in trouble for that. Not saying like, hey, you can't even post that on here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with you with all that. Yeah. But yeah, I do think blockchain is a part of the solution for these things. Again, I don't know that this would apply to the founder of Telegram. I don't know. It's quite a bit deeper than banned, not banned, or blocked, not blocked. It's deeper than that. But yeah, again,
because sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Like, because it's not you can't stop someone from posting whatever they want. It's kind of like a crime.
Perfect example here.
It's not a crime until someone commits that crime. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
But I think what we're trying to fight against now, we're hoping people build platforms that fight against, is this. I think people want a platform where White House pressures you into removing certain type of posts, and for you as a person who makes the platform to say, I can't. It doesn't even work that way. Like, even if you wanted me to, and even if I had the ability, well, no, it's more that they don't have the ability, and I think that's what we need, those kind of platforms. And that does bring us nicely to the Zuckerberg thing, which he came out and said he was pressured to censor certain COVID-19 jokes, what they called conspiracy theories back then, that it was leaked from a lab in Wuhan. They were told to remove those things, and it turns out that probably is where it came from. The jokes were, some of them, just jokes, and I get it was pretty crazy times and who knew what was what, but yeah, having the government tell you what is and isn't allowed on these platforms is also kind of wild. And then similarly, it wasn't related to COVID, but they pressured him to remove anything related to the Hunter Biden laptop, which that was a whole shit show of a story too. Like, it was real. I don't know if it was legal how they acquired that laptop, but it was real. And that they pressured him right before the election to remove that stuff. That stuff needs to go away. Like,
why is this coming out now? It's interesting because he also said like he wasn't going to continue to donate money to the Democrats. It kind of, I liked what he was saying, but it also made me think like why now? Was it because of Telegram? Is there something that's going to come out? It's a good point. I don't know.
It's a good point. Yeah, I rarely buy that these things happen organically. Usually you don't say stuff until you have to. So yeah, what else is going on behind the scenes that has people maybe spooked, feeling like they got to pick a side, feeling they got to talk certain ways about certain, I don't know, but I hadn't thought of that, man, but now I'm like, there's probably more going on.
Have you guys both listened to is it an article or is it him talking on video?
It's a letter.
About this?
Yeah, about the Zuckerberg.
He wrote a letter to Jerry Nadler on the House Judiciary Committee.
Oh, right. Now he's a fucking gem, isn't he?
He's something, dude.
He does not know what the fuck is going on.
Oh, you know what, Blue Toshi? That I was just gonna ask. Like, is it because something is gonna come out that's gonna look worse, and then it looks like he already apologized for doing that kind of shit? So, what's the point?
Hold on.
Yeah. By the way, Blue Toshi's fucking awesome. Good to see you here.
Wait, is that Blue from Booze? Or is
Blue?
that different Blue?
I think it's different, but
okay.
Blue Toshi does a show. Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool, and he awesome dude. Actually, we saw Blue Toshi on the screen at the Bitcoin Nashville conference. He was walking behind.
No, that's Snoop Toshi.
Was it? It wasn't Blue Toshi?
No.
What about Toshi?
My bad. Either way, a lot of you Toshis out there. I like you though.
Yeah, I thought there was a Blue Toshi and
there's a Boo Toshi, and there's a different Boo. There's a couple flavors of that, but I think
there's
Blue Toshi.
There's only one Blue Toshi, and he's here, and I fucking like that Toshi the best.
That's it. This is our Blue Toshi.
This is our Blue Toshi.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Where were we?
I wanted to just say with this, like, I haven't read it. Is it legit that he was pressured under the Biden administration to remove stuff, not under the Trump one?
Yes.
And then on top of that, he is going to stop donating to Democratic politicians. Like, those are factual and not like taken in some weird way.
Yeah, all accurate.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
All right.
right in the letter. Also, Tulsi Gabbard supporting Donald J. Trump.
That's
Shocking.
Yeah, not very
Yeah.
shocking.
She's cool. I like her.
Do you want to, Henry? I'm sure you segued to this. Is there anything that you wanted to talk about with this Zuck stuff?
No. I think that covered it. It's suspicious to me that he randomly made that letter. I like Blue's theory on it. And
What was the theory?
He's front.
Yeah, that he's front running something maybe worse that's going to come out.
Oh, about Meta or Facebook?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
dude, do you think Mark Zuckerberg was just sitting there and was like, "Man, I'm just wishing I didn't do this, and I'm gonna come out and let everybody know"? It just seems.
Do you think some
weird.
charges coming out, or just some shady shit that was happening on the platform, or?
Yeah, dude.
It's weird I don't mind him necessarily saying like I was pressured to do something, like I think that's fair game, but like the whole like I donated to Democrats and I'm not going to donate to them. Like, why not just be like, hey, politics sucks. I'm not going to donate to political parties anymore. It seems like it's a kind of he's sending a message, I guess it sounds like. I mean,
and did he say he's not going to donate to any parties, or was it just the Democrats? I think it was the Democrat. I'm not positive here. That was my takeaway, and that might be what I got from maybe someone
That
else.
was
maybe
what
another
I.
source.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's exactly literally I asked 2 questions about it and you said yes to that. So if he did, I said, is it factual that he's not going to vote, not going to donate to the Democrats anymore, and that he was pressured under Trump or Biden? You guys both said yeah.
Well, it's because the answer is still yes to that. It
Well,
might
you just said that did he say he's not going to donate to political parties?
Well, no. I meant, is he saying no to Republicans as well, or was it specific?
That's what I'm saying. We don't know though.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Here's what he said. He said he will not repeat actions he took in 2020 when he helped support electoral infrastructure. The idea here was to make sure local election jurisdictions across the country had the resources they needed to help people vote safely during a pandemic. Some people believe this work benefited one party over the other. He said that his goal is to be neutral, so he will not be making a similar contribution this cycle.
Yeah, I need to read the article because that's a whole lot different than saying straight up, I'm not donating to Democrats. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, we need to that's a different message from we're not donating to Democrats. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. Good point. Real good point. All right.
Thanks,
well,
Joe.
hey, we're done.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Because I wanted to there's a whole different conversation, and I doubt we want to get into it as far as what is there something to be said that if someone's spreading misinformation about a pandemic, should the government want that information vetted or taken down? That's a conversation that we could discuss, but not at 2 minutes over the fucking time that we're about to close to end. So,
well, it's a great point. I'm glad you brought that up again, and we got to clarify. He
didn't say that. He didn't say I'm not going to donate to Democrats. So that's all I'm saying.
Again, I'm glad you did, because that's what I had heard. So good to say it. All right. Quick bullet points. Again, there was so much more going on today. Again, the Trump NFTs, a fuck ton of stuff. There's going to be some of these NFTs that are actually ordinals. There's 25. So there's ordinals here. There's another piece of his suit from his debate with Biden. So that's one of the prizes in this collection here too. Man, there's new shoes. There's some of the gold shoes, which this is kind of funny. I remember those shoes being $500. Holy shit. I remember the shoes being $500. You can buy 5 cards and get the shoes free. So basically the NFT is free if you buy the shoe. You know what I mean? It's a funny way to do it.
When did these go for sale?
I think they're live now. Yeah.
How many are there in this collection?
A lot. Hundreds of thousands like usual. Or let's just say they're definitely 50,000, probably 100,000 like the past collections have been. Relax. You can't trade these on secondary till January 31st next year, like the last collection. There's some platinum shoes here. There's a lot of shit, a lot of pride. Again, they nail that stuff. They're really good at that. They just are. Might not be your cup of tea, but they're just good at giving people stuff that it's more than nothing.
There's so many words on this thing.
Oh, dude, it gets crazier as you would imagine every time. The grift gets better and stronger.
Check marks, super bonuses, bonuses, onuses, fucking all that shit. It's like the Satoshis.
Thread Guy bought this one today. So Thread Guy's going to be there at the VIP thing. We'll see if he lands an interview, but It's a fucking spectacle.
It is a spectacle.
Every single time. All right, we'll blow through the rest. The Doodles have another music video coming out. Lil Yachty. This drops in 3 days. Cooking, man. Again, Doodles doing something different. Like it. Some partnerships announced for Abstract Chain, the plushies. This is pretty cool. Well, we could probably cover this tomorrow if there's anything more in depth there, but expect a lot more news coming out of the Abstract Chain ecosystem and Pudgy Penguins. Again, somebody bought millions of dollars worth of Pudgies. I can't remember if we talked about it yesterday, but somebody funded multiple wallets, brand new wallets, funded it from like Binance and just has been sweeping up Pudgies. So definitely some news coming. I bought some Ho. Just a heads up, I tell you when I'm buying shit. I bought some Ho. It's a poly token and it's $1 million market cap. I'm definitely gonna fuck with something like that.
Who ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
what's
Lick
up.
on these nuts and suck the dick.
That's what's up. Machi on Blast. I'm just, again, everything feels like it's about to cook everywhere. So meme coin on Blast with, is there an NFT or there's a pre-sale going on there? It's worth peeking at this point with how things are feeling and anything else. Some details about the Trump assassination. Yeah, we don't got time for any of that shit today. So we'll end
what's that
here.
one, though?
Yeah, this
Oh.
one's great.
No,
Dude,
the
the
other
alien.
one.
Oh, wait,
The assassination one.
dude, the dad hired like a big time fucking lawyer because the FBI is like really looking into him. They like this kid didn't do it alone. They just think his dad had something to do
I
with it too,
love
like
it.
help with. It's so good.
Here it comes.
Nobody knows that
Conspiracide.
family. It's fucking sketchy shit. Nobody knows shit about that family. Bunch of weirdos. You probably heard right after this happened too. Their house was like empty. There was no silverware. There was the thing that was being pointed out. Like really weird shit about their house.
Henry's
Yeah.
never been closer to the screen than right now.
Yeah,
He's like
he's
so
finally engaged.
Oh,
I didn't know they didn't have silverware there, bro.
Isn't that weird? When they went to check the house,
That is weird. It's weird.
there's definitely more to this.
Probably-
They got
probably-
into his encrypted accounts, by the way. They're not telling us what was found in them, but they're in. They're fucking in.
He melted all of his silverware to make a silver bullet.
That was it.
'Cause he thinks that's a werewolf.
Amazing, dude. Yeah, I can't wait to just hear more about this in general. And then because all the alien shit, and there's so much more coming out. I love it so much, but they think they've tracked what is this? They think they tracked where these craft are launching from? Something? I don't know, whatever. Looks cool. Conspiracy theory shit. Orbs. 0 point energy. Teleportation, wormholes, time travel, UAPs. Anyway, I love that shit.
What was the word the guy used for like viewing? What did they
Oh,
call it?
remote
It's
viewing
like
is fucking
remote
amazing.
viewing.
Yeah.
Remote viewing.
Dude, you ever hear those stories? They hook people up in the military to like DMT drips.
Yeah.
It's all tied together. There's a whole
Yeah.
fucking other dimension
You
out
guys ever
there.
do GMT?
MK Ultra.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Come over, Joe.
Yeah. I mean, I
I used
heard
to
that-
make it. It's amazing. It's
Wow,
fucking-
dude, you better fucking edit this fucking shit, bro.
Is it illegal?
I
It
don't
probably
know.
is. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. This is satire.
Yeah, DMT, dude. It's
Anyway,
interesting.
incredible. Fucking incredible shit. One day you should definitely try that. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging. Appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging with the boys, shooting the shit. NFT's back. We're declared. Should we break that news?
He declared it.
Should I break that news?
Yeah,
Do
sure.
you
not
feel
yet,
that
not
way
yet.
about it?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
No. Give it a little bit.
Hudah declared.
Breaking news. We are not yet ready to declare NFTs back. Not yet. They're not back. We'll tell you when they are. We'll break that story live right here on the afternoon show.
Breaking.
Wow.
Can I get a breaking news?
Yes, sir.
Breaking news. Mark Zuckerberg says he's not voting for Democrats or providing any financial advantage to Democrats anymore.
Ever.
Ever.
again. Do you want a breaking news?
Breaking news. Donald J. Trump is projected to win the 2024 presidential
You should say he
election.
just won. Like he won. He won the.
No, he's gonna win. I woke up this morning and I'm like, I think he's gonna win.
Good
I
for
think
you.
he's gonna
Dude.
win.
Congratulations.
Breaking news. Donald Trump won the 2020 election.
Breaking news. That news that we broke a little while ago. We reread the article. It did not say exactly what I said.
You know.
Read the article.
Is that all the breaking stories? Let me check with my researchers. think we're good.
Production producer says yes.
Yes.
Producer says that was everything.
That was it. Guys, have a great afternoon, evening, whatever. We'll see you tomorrow. Love you fuckers. Peace.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots who live in the tree. We're all over zeros, our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Orbs.
Breaking news. I don't know if you guys ever saw this. Fucking wild.
No, dude, what is this?
What
So,
the fuck?
flight MH370.
Wait,
Malaysia.
is that the plane? Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard of that one. Yeah.
We heard it crashed. That's what they told us, right?
Yeah.
Plane crash. We
They
never
found part of it off Madagascar.
did they?
Did they?
That's what we were told.
Whoa.
In reality, aliens from outer space
What?
sent down three orbs
What?
at hypersonic speeds, encircling the plane, sinking. Watch them sink here,
What?
lighting up with a plasma energy field,
Oh my gosh.
creating a wormhole to teleport that plane
Worm?
where we don't know.
What?
But the
But-
engine was on fire.
What?
The engine was on fire. Would you believe? And I imagine you don't, because they never told you this, but there were lithium-ion batteries on that plane, along with a whole bunch of semiconductor scientists. I'm telling you,
What?
yeah, those aliens needed some semiconductors.
Is this Marvel right now, or
This
is
is real life. This is real life, bro.
You say lithium?
Lithium.
Wait a second. I have lithium in my house right now.
Be careful; those things explode.
I hope I don't get orbed.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? Wait, in that video there, that view, how did they get the camera? Who's shooting this video?
Satellites. We have
Yo.
satellites that spy all over the globe
Good
at any
point.
point. Don't ever let them tell you they don't know where something is, because we do.
Yeah,
This
we
is
do.
satellite footage.
Look at this. You can't do that. Like, you
Special
can't
effects.
add that in the computer age. You
No.
can't use computers to do that. Okay?
We do not have the propulsion systems
No.
to be able to conduct these type of operations.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is my serious voice. Like, this is me when I'm being serious right now.
You know what I like? Okay, real talk. I like the we don't have the tech to fake a video like this,
We don't, dude.
but we have the tech to teleport a plane.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man.
Oh, I love it so much. Anyway, it is real. So that's all. Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, we should talk more aliens later, because I just keep hearing more and more from that dude, and it's so exciting.
You
was
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
you know?
You guys got anything fun going on?
No, man. Our kid's going to school now. He's going to have his first full day tomorrow. That should be interesting.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
I'm excited. I think we get thunderstorms tonight, Joe. I think. I
It's
hope.
dude, it's like almost 100. It was 97 today. out here.
Ridiculous. Yeah,
Crazy.
ridiculous.
Fucking
Yep.
crazy, man.
Yep. Oh, well, I hope you have a great evening, boys. Shit.
Yeah.
Boys.
Hudah.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking crazy that we were all like Democrat? He's not donating to Democrats. You read it and it's like completely fucking different.
Ain't it funny that we
fucking
just convinced
crazy.
some people to not vote for
Dude,
Kamala Harris because they bought that. They're like, Zuck's not going to vote for her. I'm not.
If
the
Zuck,
best part was that was the whole goal, Joe. We knew he
Oh,
didn't
I
say
knew
that.
I knew it. I knew fucking
But
Henry.
they don't. You get it? They don't know that we
Henry.
already knew.
Henry, goddammit. You cut the shit out where you're doing all your fucking psyop bullshit for the Republican Party on this show. Cut it out.
I'm a delegate. I'm a delegate. That's what we do.
Damn it. I knew it. I knew it. We have to
Um,
fucking watch Henry like a goddamn hawk.
Market's dumping. We killed crypto. That was
Oh,
on
wait.
us.
What's Bitcoin at right now?
61. It's fine. It's honestly fine.
Remember when
It's about to
the
to
other-
touch into the 60s.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
I
What
told
is
you
going on?
yesterday I should have went into Stables yesterday.
Yep.
I was like, if I was smart, I'd go to Stables right now, but I didn't.
Or when
bro.
Bitcoin was close to 65.
Yeah,
Fucked up, bro.
That's all right. That's all right. We're back. We're back.
baby.
I declare. Anyway, have a great evening, guys.
Later,
See you
y'all.
guys.
Love you, boys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.